Hi guys, Amy here. Thanks for your patience while I've been away for the last couple of weeks. I haven't been posting, but I'm eager to get a new video up for you guys today. Today's video, I'm going to talk about when the narcissist is not stalking you and they're not harassing you and they're not actively hoovering you. What are some things that they can be doing? Little tricks that they're playing that you might not even be picking up on. We're gonna dive a little bit into that today. So if this is your first time to my channel, my name is Amy and this is Narcaway. My mission is to support, encourage, and educate on all things narcissism. Recently, a lot of my videos have been demonetized and I'm not really sure what's going on. I'm looking into it. I did just want to mention that there is a donate tab in the top corner of my channel art, and if you guys felt inclined to donate to the channel, it helps keep things moving along here and I really appreciate it. And I just wanted to give a big thank you to Sharon, who recently did donate to the channel. Thank you very much. Okay, on with the video. I like to call what I'm going to talk about today subtle stalking. It's not stalking in the sense where you could probably report this person to the police. They're not harassing you, they're not threatening harm to you, but they're definitely keeping their eye on you and keeping tabs on you. And the reason that they do this is because narcissists need that constant feed of energy from you. And when you go no contact or low contact or gray rock, or you stop giving them that attention in any way, shape, or form, they're gonna need to get it themselves. They can't do without it unless they have new supply and they're sourcing it from new supply. But when they're in that transition between getting new supply and you leaving them, I will guarantee you 100% they are subtly stalking you. And how do they do that? Well, this day and age, it's very easy. The number one tool at everyone's disposal to subtly stalk someone is social media. Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Snapchat, the list goes on and on. It takes no more than a couple of clicks on the keyboard to look up someone, see what they're doing. And this is a terrible way actually to keep tabs on somebody because social media is very curated. What is posted is what the poster wants you to see. So it's always going to be the happiest times, the best times, the most fun, the exciting points of their life. You're never going to see their real life struggles with finances, with relationships, with boredom, whatever they might be going through. So you're getting this false image of somebody's life, and that's what they are getting of you. They're not getting the real you, your real day-to-day from social media. Although they are getting who you're hanging out with, where you went, what you're up to on apps such as Snapchat and Instagram stories. Those ones are a little bit more, real time, up to date, who you're with, what you're doing. And that's a great way for somebody to keep tabs on you. So if you're concerned about your ex or somebody watching you and you don't want them to be, either stop posting on those stories or block that person. But if you're public, if your account is public, even if you block them, they can look at you from another account. So keep that in mind if you're concerned about being stalked over social media. They want to keep tabs on you. They want to know that you're thinking about them. So don't forget, the biggest insult to a narcissist is your indifference. As soon as they think that you've stopped thinking about them, that you've moved on with your life, that you are no longer focused on them with your attention and energy. That's what sends them into the tailspin. That's what keeps them going when you are giving them that. As soon as you stop giving them that, no, they're going to lose it. They don't like that at all. So they're going to need to find out how you're thinking about them. So they'll find the tiniest little clues through keeping tabs on you that you're still thinking about them. And then that gives them a fuel and energy to get on with their day. And you'd be surprised how far that goes. If they find one little clue that you've done, that you've shown, that you have thought about them. For example, if you post a quote to Instagram or Facebook that is clearly directed at the narcissist or your ex, oh, they're gonna love it. They're gonna eat that up. And that will carry them on for days. That will keep them going through many, many days of supply until that wears off, and then they'll need more. So what are some other methods of subtle stalking? How about texting your family? Texting your family, texting your mom. Oh, I just wanted to let you know how sorry I am that we broke up, but I still love you and I still think about you. So just know that if you ever need anything, I'm here for you. Okay, that is definitely not uncommon to get that kind of a text going from your ex to a family member, whether it's your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, an aunt and uncle, who knows? And you better believe that that family member is relaying that back to you. And the narcissist knows that. So the narcissist is planting themselves in your mind. The narcissist is getting fuel from knowing that you're now thinking about them through this third party. This is also triangulation, which narcissists are infamous for. How about if the narcissist texts you, but they don't text you in a harassing, threatening, nasty, ultimatum type of way? What if they text you and say, just thinking about you, hope you're doing well? It seems benign enough, but again, it's the same motive. It's to get in your head. It's to get you thinking about them. It's to insert themselves into your life when you have tried to exert them. They're overstepping that boundary that you have set, and they're testing you. It's a subtle hoover, and what they're doing is they're tiptoeing and seeing how you're going to react, and you're going to react one of two ways. You're either going to respond to that text, which is what the narcissist wants, because now you're absolutely giving them that fuel, or you're going to ignore it and move on with your day and leave it alone. And that's going to drive the narcissist crazy. That's what you want to do. You want to ignore that. That is no contact. Ignoring those texts, even the simple, hi, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good ones. That's how you move on. You don't give in to the narcissist, even if it seems that they're being kind and nice, because they're not. That's just the bait to lure you in. Another way that narcissists can subtly stalk you is driving by your house. If they live close enough by your house or your work or your friend's house, anywhere that they think you might be, just seeing your car can give them supply. It can give them fuel. Or not seeing your car. If you're supposed to be somewhere, maybe you're supposed to be at work on a certain day and they drive by your work and your car's not there, that can throw them into a tailspin. And they're going to work. They work so much from their own mind. So much of their own disorder is made up in their own mind of what they see, what they don't see, what they assume, and these scenarios that they play out for themselves and build themselves. So it takes such a simple little action as seeing your car or sending you a text or getting a text back that can literally fuel them for days and maybe even weeks until the next round. They could text or stalk your children. If you have children before your relationship with them, there's a good chance, especially if they're older, that your ex can message your children saying the same things. Hope you're good. Or maybe they have something for them. Oh, I've got you tickets for this game. Or, oh, I bought you a present for your birthday. I'd like to give it to you. Again, that's a way to get to you. That they're using your children to get to you. So be very wary of that, and let your children, if they're of an age that they can understand and grasp what's happening, let them know too, so they don't get sucked in. Because children can be hurt too through this, whether they are or aren't the narcissists. Last but not least, all of these things, they are going to do relentlessly. They're not going to give up. It's going to keep happening. And it'll start slow, and depending on your reaction, if there is no reaction, they will keep going with it. They will try again, they will try harder, but it's all going to be very subtle. Like I said in the beginning of this video, something you can't report. It's going to be so innocent that you couldn't go to the cops with it, because you can't go to the cops saying, oh, my ex just texted me asking me how I'm doing. There's no threat there. There's no danger there. And so the narcissist is very good at playing victim. And so they're going to make sure that they look innocent, and they can play it off as, oh, I was just checking up on them. I was just being sweet. How can you use that against me? So watch for these signs. Watch for these actions from the narcissist. Don't let them fool you, and be aware of what's happening, because they're masters of disguise. They are masters of deceit, and they will stop at nothing to get what they want. Your feelings are inconsequential. I can't say that enough. They are not caring about how you're doing. When you get that "how are you doing" text, it's not about how you're doing. It's about you responding to them and feeding their ego. You need to understand that and not respond. Okay, guys, I'm going to stop this video here. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for your patience with me being away. I hope you liked this video. If you did, click the thumbs up button. If you don't already subscribe, please subscribe now. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video.